It's the Contributor Corner for Run Radio, and Billie Wiegand with Mountain Pine Studios, helping us take better videos and pictures. What do you have today?
So I have some recommendations for gear. I'm not saying any like specific name brands, just tools that are helpful starting out photography and videography, and what's also easily available for beginners to get hold of and start and begin practicing. The first I will recommend is a tripod. You need something to balance your camera. That way there isn't any unnecessary motion blur in your final product. Another thing I would recommend is having a reliable source of light. There's a lot of natural light available, but it's not as consistent as you would say as a ring light. Anything like that you can have control of is better. That way, if you make a mistake, you're not waiting for the sun to come back up and and take that shot. Something that if someone is to use that natural light, though, I highly recommend getting something to diffuse that light. So whenever I say diffuse, natural light can easily become harsh and it just goes directly onto the subject. So having something to diffuse makes it spread over so it's softer all around on the subject. So you can use muslin cloths, the really thin, that works very great, or just getting an actual like diffuser or diffuser light helps as well. And then something I would recommend, if someone doesn't have like the latest phone or a higher grade camera source, getting a GoPro honestly works. It doesn't have to be the brand spanking new one, but a GoPro has it has a good lens on it and also helps you with the color correction as well already. They already have that into the software as well. And with that GoPro, selfie sticks. I remember being a teenager and like selfie sticks, that's just such a crazy idea. But it's a really good tool for a photographer, videographer getting into because they have more control over the frame, like what would be in the frame, and control over the angle of it, because that's not something that everybody thinks about when they're first recording. I probably mentioned to this at some point is composition wise, you photograph and video subjects differently. So for females, a little higher up 45 degrees looks a lot better than, the straight 90 degree right at the person. Well, it's not as true for men. So those are some quick gear tips I have for anyone first getting into photography and videography. And hopefully this recommendations, it's an easy resource for them to get their gear and to better their photography and videography skills.
Great stuff for sure. Thanks for sharing, Billie with Mountain Pine Studios. Learn more and listen at runradio.net.